Well, model's got to turn off for a while, guys. Are you guys okay with no model today? At least for an hour.
Just pull up a ping of your maid outfit, lol.
What kind of crazy do you think I am? Pull up a PNG of my maid outfit. Tell you what, you dropped $20. Someone drops $20 right now. I'll put up the PNG of me in the maid outfit.
Okay, just took a look of what I'm going to have to do later, and well, it's a bit tough, but it's handleable.
Handleable.
Well, I mean, we did hit the goal with that sub from Wild.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Well, that means that the next stream is gonna be the maid stream. That means I need to update the goal list thing real quick. Give me a moment, chat.
And now we get the thick tail animated emote goal, lol.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm safely off of your account now, baka, so you can start whenever you want.
Hey, you got what, guys? If we get to 1,000, I'll play Space Marines. I'll lower the goal down 500 bucks. In the next 20 days, we get 1,000 bucks from where we are now. I'll unlock Space Marines for you.
Soon Baka will be swinging their thick tail in chats all over Twitch.
No. Wait. I swear I should have made it more expensive. I want y'all to know, y'all better thank Lock-On for how low this is on the totem. This would have totally been up a lot higher. Right, let me turn off this background music.
When I was 15,
I don't think I will, and I don't think you guys will make it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go get some water though. I'll be right back. You guys behave.
The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end. Energizing combo.
Actually, do you have a ping of 1.0 baka?
Waterfall soup. When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me.
Why are you asking me if I have a ping of 1.0? You made me spit out something when I was trying to talk. I'll have to clean up my room in a little bit.
The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end.
Do I have a PNG of one, the first ever baka? Boka? Don't call me baka.
Lockie is bad at making lists. Is this canon for Lockie? Also, will Lockie get an office person arc soon, or have I done my usual passive-aggressive joke of the day? Yeah, why not go old school to Boka 1.0? Also, Lockie already had his office person arc and never going back, lol.
Fantasy. I need to get more fantasies. Ding a dong! Oh, looky, you gotta go.
There. How about a Tin Master special for a little
BTW
Okay, have a good
forgot
day,
to
Lugia.
ask before, so what did Baka think of Looking for Group? Was actually a comic me and my oldest friend used to love back in the day.
I thought it was hilarious. Definitely good.
Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of
Coffee. Oh, you already, how do you purchase a ticket from him? I don't know how to do that. Alright, let's get this mission done.
Yeah, that was probably the only daily I did like a minute ago. Other than that, I did one quick material stage for Caesar. Your main quest may be blocking you from accessing other stuff at the moment.
Alright.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late. I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Why keep it from others?
We're in a crucial stage of our preparation for the race, and I don't want this throwing anyone off their game. You must have noticed. Lately, every time we go into the Hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us. I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
You don't suspect any of the other biker gangs?
The Torrid Inferno is a head-to-head duel between us and the Vanquishers. Since one team will end up with the next Overlord, it's best not to cause trouble right now. Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it. Proxy, I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money. If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town must be feeding intel to the Vanquishers.
Do you have any suspects in mind?
Not yet. Blazewood mostly backs us to win, so I need to investigate. I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Got it. Just say the word.
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Bernice and Caesar. Bernice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar, well, never mind.
You really care about Caesar, huh?
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all. Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word. Bye!
Guys, you want to see something cool? What do I press again? What do I press again?
Sokaku, ready!
Ready for time for some tail care.
How do you, I don't know how to do it. I wanted to show chat that you can be Caesar right here. I still think her name's Kaisar. Is that wrong of me? That's just how I naturally pronounce it.
Click the date, time tab up in top left corner.
Right. Click the date. No, I don't know how to do it. Alright,
Did you call me?
Did you call me? Yeah. How do you do this? I like the name Caesar though. I like Kaisar and Caesar. They both sound like good game names. I guess maybe it's like Kaisar is the male version of Caesar. But no, that doesn't make sense because they call Caesar Caesar. I don't know.
Top left from where you are bell Terry's two tabs, they're the one that pull up the menu and then Terry's on to pull up time access. Within the time access Terry's another tab for character switching.
Okay.
I have 35 Spogelings for baka.
Gabolglings? What do you mean, Lucy? Alright, so you said... Nope. Can't figure it out. I might be clueless. Huh. I like her. Piper, you're just chilling all the time,
Oh,
man.
Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour d'Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know. I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Piper, were you testing me just now?
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought. Proxy, the suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep. And then
Okay, found a 47 seconds vid. I can DM it to you if you would like.
An hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
Looks like Casa could very well be the informant.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Caesar is going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing. This is a tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches.
I swear
That's
Piper's
how
an
the
old
Sons of
woman.
Caledon do.
It's
Piper's
hilarious.
right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to. Did you come?
Only you want to test me fighting? Take me.
I'm doing it.
Okay, let's get ready.
It's not the same Caesar, guys. It's fine.
All right, we're in the hollow.
Can I DM it to you?
How are
Yeah,
things
go
with
ahead,
Bernice
DM
and
me.
Caesar? I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
I wonder why they didn't let you use Lighter. It's a little weird that Lighter wasn't the third trial character.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Sent and it's playable. I always hate sending a vid that ends up redirecting the viewer to YouTube to watch.
Proxy, where did Casa go? Let's search the area first.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Not even close! Come on, face me head on!
Champions make history. I think this place is a storage area.
There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a close...
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now! Caesar, that's with you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before. Strike zone.
Victory is in sight! Nice one!
Got him.
He's trying to escape! After him! Caesar, you're here! Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord...
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Overlord Pompeii?
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs, but... Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, We can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Boss, Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the
I like
current
this guy,
overlord,
I'm gonna be honest.
I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
So, it turns out, Moores bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference? Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moores' doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League. jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas, but everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk? Proxy, I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Caesar's worried about
Who
something?
is the streamer?
It's
I see
strange,
nothing and
right?
finally back home
Ryder
Bocath
offered to
1
train for the
pat.
Turd Inferno with her, and she
Hi,
said she'd
Roy.
think about it.
My
I
dad
think it's
is
related
going
what
to
happened
exchange
that
his
day.
phone.
But if I ask her, she
So
won't
they
tell me
needed
the
my
truth.
phone to transfer data because I'm getting
Just
their
so you
old
know,
phone.
I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect the others. Proxy, can you come up with something?
Lucy, how about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around. All right, I'll handle Caesar. Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike.
Sounds good, box.
Yeah, we're gonna have a better tracking, and then we're getting our streamer updated.
Kinda unfair. I always need to buy new phones.
Well, my dad, I still have to pay Roy. So if we can get to this next goal, that would help me out a lot. Because I'm paying off the rest of their phone, and they're gonna let me.
You pay 1.5k for new phones like me?
My dad does. I just use their hand-me-downs. I usually don't get the newest phone. I think theirs is a 13 or a 14.
Gigadad.
I know, right? And I bought them a Borderlands game today for their Xbox that I gave them. So I am fresh out of money again. But that'll be happy.
Eyes, L.
Ayo.
More Gigadad than expected.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad really likes his shooters.
Switch with me.
I think Dad's starting to get a little bit more into gaming since they're about to retire.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store.
Bocath 1 haha you don't Varna switch
That
I tell
reminds
you
me.
that.
Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you?
When we do get business in the city, we get hold of temporary entry permits. But I rarely make the trip. I was born and raised in the Outer Ring. I still prefer a place that gives you the freedom to roam.
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do here while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
Why the character not say I was born and raised in Bel Air?
It's funny.
Bocath one on Baka old enough to understand the joke. Granny, eyes.
Well, no, I used to live in a house where they played that a lot in the living room. As I told you guys, I'm adopted. But I lived in a lot of houses before I was adopted. In one of the houses I lived at, and one of my teachers played a lot of Bel Air too. He liked putting Bel Air on because it taught life lessons. Like sticking up for yourself and honesty.
Bocath one on. Best thing a teacher ever done for me is fight me _ never watched movies at school.
Oh, we watched a movie. Well, this was in my middle school. I think I only stayed there 2 years, and then I had to repeat a year. But they almost made me repeat a year, I think. I can't remember. But, because this place didn't really... They never, like, moved me up to the more advanced classes, so, like, I wasn't learning as much as I should have.
Lil smart Boca.
No, I was really smart, but they didn't let me have classes, because I don't understand, like, the full nuances of it, but basically, I didn't take a lot of the classes I was supposed to because of how, much, like, lollygagging a lot of the, higher-ups did at the school. And my parents were mad, and they wanted me to go to a different school after that. And that's where I met some of my best friends. But while I was in this classroom, he'd watch Sanford and Sons, Bel Air, and sometimes it's on the TV. I'll watch it because it's a good show.
Now I can brag too. I did skip 3 to 5 grade and then got into high school.
I got the highest, one of the highest grades possible on the standardized state test. Hey, kitty.
We don't have that here in Germany. I only mostly got a 1.3 average. Baka.
Hi, Divine. You baka.
Baka.
We've seen the movie
No,
and
I'm
had
the
our drinks.
baka.
Where should we go next?
We've got some time to kill. How about we take a stroll nearby? There are nice shops in Lumina Square. We can stop whenever something catches our eye.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Belle.
Baka
Hello,
box.
Belle?
Eyes. I stay with box till I find
Caesar,
nickname
where
for
are you?
box.
Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget
I
I'm
forget
even
which
stronger
year of
than
school
lighter.
it was, but apparently there was a
Besides,
skip day,
you
but
weren't
I'm
that
not
concerned
really
about
into
me
that,
when I
so I
was
had a
dealing with
normal day, and in
Imperials
one of my
before.
classes, due to me being the only one, I think the teacher put on Dexter or something.
Humans are sometimes more dangerous than ethereals.
Wow, that's so old school. You sound just like Big Daddy. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I'm a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
Oh, Big Daddy? Why that? Welcome back, Baka. Her body is back, but her soul is Bokaless. Baka Artel Gigadad High. Hug 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 Baka Bokath 1 heart.
The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the outer ring.
Belle, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Don't forget Vid
Is
if
that
you're
guy
still
your
up to
neighbor,
showing
Proxy?
chat the Caesar
You seem
specialty.
close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Also,
Are
you may be
talking
muted.
about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been
Am I
thinking a
muted?
lot these
I
past
am
few
muted.
days.
God damn
Growing
it.
up with the stories of the Tord Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being
Blah.
the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved
Blah.
the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Realizing your shortcomings is the first step to becoming a better person. And you have your strengths too, Caesar. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us. But you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Tord Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best.
Muted Waka. Shut up.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moores stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this. Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tord Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Don't you poison the old man. I'ma beat his ass. Pissing me off if he's poisoning him.
doing?
Hey, don't.
Touch my tail? No. Right, okay.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, gather around! It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here! 30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero! And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour d'Inferno!
I didn't expect so many people. I'm starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question! Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks! To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour d'Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions! Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars! Challenging, we have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter! The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Tour d'Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Caladon are neck and neck as they pass the fork. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come! We're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Rush past them.
You okay?
Not at all! My hair is full of steam!
That's what you get for being so slow.
Slowpokes, out of the way!
Ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Be careful, everyone. Huh? There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going!
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out! It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone!
Oh dear.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bang boo alright?
I'm fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me when the boulder fell. The ground gave way and collapsed, forming a mass.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route. Recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy? An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Since we found this stuff, it proves it wasn't an accident. Someone sabotaged us.
What? Who did this? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete.
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Belle, something's wrong. Very says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
Yeah. Their actions suggest they aren't worried about getting exposed later. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or
you're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
All right. Since you've come to a decision, just leave the rest to me.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much
Fire
time.
signals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry!
Lucy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys alright?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news! Proxy, take us there now!
I didn't miss you at all, sweetness.
Come on, face me head on!
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Alright.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Morse. That's weird.
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at...
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they...
boss?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are...
But by the sounds of it, Pompeii knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me? Or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Proxy, you're on seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's that?
Moors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen!
There's more to battle! Just glory!
Victory is in sight! He's trying to get away!
Moors, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how... You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring.
What is it? Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're a...
What? All those We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the...
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
He better not die.
What? What's going...
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
Out of the way!
Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking? Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
Yeah, I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rounds are up ahead.
Don't move.
Here I come!
Victory's mine!
This one's a little crowd pleaser.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later!
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
Technically speaking, he isn't dead.
Oh no, he did.
Completely turned into an ethereal.
This is all Rufio's doing. He's the one conspiring. He's the one working to extinguish Cinder Lake.
That's right. So long as the other one's out. Pretty pleased.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
Thanks for your business. That's all you've got. Nice one. Continue. One step further.
Yeah!
Move it.
We're just getting...
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man. I won't move if this keeps up. Are you guys okay?
Yes, Caesar. Don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Strike zone.
That's right. That's all you've got. Thank you for your patience. Lucy, I'm up. Thanks for your business. Not that fast. That's all you've got. Now we're talking.
Woo, baby! That was good.
Come on, just a bit more. I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But the Cinder Lake. In a few minutes, it'll be
Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry,
Boca de boca.
but this is what I have
Boca
to
de
do.
boca.
Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid. Caesar, you...
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
Yay! Well, the other guy did die, you can. I liked him. He could have been a cool character to play.
Belle, everything's packed.
He was like
We're
all
ready to head back
badass and he
home.
had a huge sword.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. Shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened at the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord that day. Even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moors either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away, looking through the stuff he left behind. We found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with Eos's recordings that day. The old oil field bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. thought I was done for in the darkness. I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Oh, it's a sunflint.
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Big Daddy. He's a pig! He's a cool pig. I like that she, like, acts like an old woman. She cannot be older than Caesar.
Piper is honestly really fun to play and they're decently strong too.
This is who I want to play. had to say bye to Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the outer ring.
Mr. Wise, leave looking around to me and keep your eyes on the road. But it was nice of Caesar and the gang to escort us all the way to the edge of the outer ring.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it again, just like that time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. You must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Eos and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home. We're here. Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
No.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the Fall of the Old Capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the Old Capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shuryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information, resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent, because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbo. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended. I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
Rum pum pum.
That little bit of backstory for Belle and Wise made me sad when I got to it.
The lunch is on you.
We fighting? Take me.
Run.
What do you mean? Thought I was done with the story. I'm try to get friendship with Ellen, guys.
Baka with C's never talk, eyes.
What? No, I was interested in the story. He lets the Bang Boo fill out his paperwork for him. But the Bang Boo can really only do multiple choice. This is funny. She's worked so much that she can't think of anything but work, even when trying to think of stuff other than work. It's kind of cute. She's just a hard worker.
Hello?
was fun.
Bocath 1 Brew I'ma clean myself up and my cloths, then I cuddle with my pillow till I sleep. Bocath 1 Pat have fun got and Ari and
with the
hiding you again.
pillow. I agree. I agree. And we're caught up to the level. All you can cheese. Alright, you should be able to do anything you want now, Ari. Alright. Do we want to play more ZZZ or do you guys want something else?
Does Baka want to do the proxy level up test?
Is that like an actual quest, or is it just one of those adventures? Because if it's one of those adventures, you can do it if you want to, Ari. If it's actual like quest, then I'll do it now. And yawn, shut up. Get right. Get right. Sin, I'm gonna beat you up. Hi, Sin. Ha! I wasn't being honest, promise. Shut up.
It's just you talk to Shepard, then you start up the mission, then complete the mission. That's it. It's pretty much a DPS test.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to. We need to reach Diner Rank 6 for Cheesetopia. That's my lucky. And then... let's do a 10 drop. At the bang kang. Ooh, an A. Ooh. Oh.
Okay, I'll do that, then continued to material grind.
Why? Okay, we're at 35. We'll get him next. Although it's hilarious that there's a pistol one. Should we pull 3 of these? Yeah, that's might as well pull 3 of them. That's one of the ones that
Only
they were announcing.
Standing by. Standing by.
And then we got level 4. Look at that.
Ready for combat.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Does everyone want Pokemon today?
Morning. Want to start this beautiful...
I have to clear difficulty 3. Clear this real quick.
They're here.
MTG done. Colette friend played the nasty decollet of scene. Gross.
Gross.
They're here. Survived.
We can play it sometime. Bukath 1. Wow, just not a fan of a commander that even before playing them gives 2 horsepower at the start of your turn, and when played, if you gain life you can pay 1 mana, and chose someone to lose 1 horsepower, and then draw a card.
That sounds nasty.
They're here.
They're here. Darn it, I didn't notice that.
They're here.
They're here.
Baka, I tried playing as the dog character in this minigame and it's really hard cause you constantly lose 2 horsepower while gaining it back from killing an enemy. It's a bit annoying, so I kind of lost on purpose.
Yeah.
It was, Colette Commander was useless. Never seen a more useless commander. Every time you attack, you mill 3 cards from yourself, and if is a vehicle, or an artifact creature you can take it on your hand. Sounds nice. But no is bad. Is not for every male, just from your weak commander.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
They're here.
Colette friend. Had so much health it was stupid he had 93 points off health, and use a card that deals 50 damage to Suemini if you play 50 health. And why is HP called that? So dang stupid.
Yeah, that sounds like he kinda...
Bokath one lurker. Baka, did you know some people are nerds to the game?
Yeah! I did.
Colette has Fremen, that's the most surprising part of that TTS.
No, I think I could totally see Colette having friends. What do you mean? Well, that's pretty good.
Colette has many friends. More than enough. 37 on hand, and still counting, and that are the ones that will take a dang bullet, and no, none of them are family.
They're here.
Yo! I did so good! I swear the clam seems like my favorite. Well, that was fun. So we Pokemon won, right? Go to sleep, Sin! I did really good that game.
Hope you had a great time.
I did. Did Pokemon win? Or something else win? By the way, no longer am I giving y'all an option to make me end early. I will never end early. If I have the choice. Even if I'm tired, I will continue to stream. Even if I am sick, I will continue to stream. Because I need the ad money. If you want me to end. Make you sleep. If you don't go to sleep, you owe me $20. That's the tax for staying awake. The awake tax. I like it. I like the sound of this. This is a thing now. The awake tax. Excuse me? You heard me? Pay the awake tax or go to sleep. Mwahahaha. 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 feel accomplished. Does anyone know what won? I don't remember what won. And Ari wasn't paying attention. How rude. How rude. Mwah! I mean being cute. I ain't being cute. Your face is being cute. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh. Alright, so if Pokemon won, are we playing... Are we playing the Pokemon we played last time, or are we playing the scary Pokemon? Since I have it set up now.